Hello listeners, today we're going to see one game. This game is between Botvinnik and Capablanca from 1938. It was played in the infamous Avro tournament, one the best the best tournament at that time. In it, the 8 greatest players took part, including Botvinnik, world champion, and Capablanca. Both are world champions and legends of their time. So here Botvinnik was a youngcomer and Capablanca was like the old day. Yeah, world champion. He was the world champion, the favorite in the tournament. And Botvinnik was a young but quite a superstar in the chess world, but people thought he was no match against Alekhine. And sadly, those people was was bad because Botvinnik scored a crushing victory against Capablanca, and upset we are going to see today. So Botvinnik white, Capablanca black. Let's start the game. The game started not d4 but d4, knight f6, c4. Botvinnik was a quite positional player. e6, knight c3, bishop b4, and now this is the infamous Nimzo Indian defense. Yeah, don't tell me the variations. Queen c2, e3, knight f3, f3, a3, bishop d2, bishop g5. Oh my god, so many variations. The one who analyzes the Nimzo Indian is doing a very bad thing right there. Yeah. So Nimzo Indian is a very complex but rich opening which has survived the test of time and is the most played opening after knight c. Like this is all the main line and the most played opening after d4. Nimzo Indian, oh my god. So after bishop b4 there are quite a few options. In the game e3 was played the Rubinstein variation. The main line here, according to modern databases, this is the main line. 30,000 games have been played here. So now after e3 it was played d5 and then e3, bishop into c3, b into c3, c5, bishop d3, sorry, c d5 first, e into d5, bishop d3, and now white's position is kind of pleasant. b6, knight e2, short castle, bishop a6, bishop into a6, knight into a6. Now white's plan starts. What is white's plan? You are going to know. Bishop b2, queen d7, a4, rook fe8, queen d3, c4, queen c2, queen c2, and now it was played. What? Yes. Knight b8, and now starts the reign. The reign of white's plan, the starting of it. Now black's plan is quite straightforward. He wants the knight to go to c6, a5, b3. Let's say white does nothing, just rook a2, knight c6, rook a1, knight e5, rook a2, knight b3, and black is places knight on the amazing outpost. And here he can place his queen somewhere on e5 and then gather around for very sneaky plans. So rook a1 was played, simple move, but the idea behind this move is very deep. Now knight c6, black continues with his plan. And now both sides are black's plan I explained, and white's plan is the following: to play e4. Yeah, once white plays e4, he has the center, he has the activity. But three pieces are controlling e4: one pawn and two, one minor piece and one major piece. So what will you do? White is thinking of knight g3, f3 and then e4. Because the queen on c2 is eyeing e4, the pawn can be advanced. And 4 supporters versus 3 attackers is not enough. So knight g3, knight a5, f3, and it's already clear what white's intentions are. But Capablanca doesn't care, and he played knight b3. Yeah, it was plus. Like here, knight a5 was the game changing mistake, and now Botvinnik has a very big edge and he will smoothly convert it. Knight b3 and now e4, and e4. Now the thing is that the whole center bursts open and now black is doomed. So queen into e4, e5, knight d7, queen f2, now g6, and now it was played f4, f5 push. If you don't do it, attack is coming, so f5 was played. E into f6. If you play e6, that's also better. That's bad for white. Now that's very bad because black will just play knight f6. You gave this amazing outpost of e4 to black. Black is a pawn up. This is very bad. e6 is a blunder here. So e6 cannot be played. E into f6 and white maintains his significant edge. Knight into f6 was played. Now f5, rook into e1, rook into e1, rook e8. And now pause the video and think what will you do. A beautiful positional idea by Mikhail Botvinnik. Rook to e6, amazing move. This is called trading on our terms. Yeah, like when now I am attacking your knight, you have to trade, and when you trade, my pawn is such a strong passer on e6, and this knight is under attack. The queen is fully charged to play in the attack against the black knight and king. So king g7, defending the knight. Queen f4, beautiful positional idea by Mikhail Botvinnik of rook e6. Trading on our terms, what a concept. Queen c7 check is coming, and then queen f7 and black is gone. So queen e8, queen c7 check. He's thinking of meeting by king f8. So like white plays queen e5. Now pressuring this knight. Sometime e7, bishop a3 can come. Queen e7, and now what will you play? The most beautiful move I think Botvinnik has ever played, and I think this can be called the move of the decade. Bishop to a3, hats off to this move. What a amazing move. What style, what a base sacrifice. Now the thing is that the baddest piece on the board with two pawns blocked in the same color, the knight restricting a1 and c1 squares, turns into the game changing piece. Thing is that this is deflecting the queen from the e7 square. So when black takes, which happened in the game, if queen e8, then small tactic, knight h5, g8, queen h5, king h8, queen into f6, king g8, e7, and black is doomed. So that's why queen into a3, and now what will you play? Knight h5 check. Botvinnik doesn't stop. Oh my god. Now instead of e7, which gave black a winning position after queen a4, Don't do slips like this. Brilliant game will go in touch. Knight h5 check c wins the day. Now g into h5, queen g5 check, king f8, queen into f6 check, king g8, and now e7, and it's just all over. Yeah, now e8 queen is coming and queen f8 mate is coming. Black has to give some checks. Queen c1 check, king f2, queen c2 check, king g3, queen into c3. No, queen into c3 check, I don't think. Played queen d3 check, king e4, queen h4, queen e4 check, king into h5, queen e2 check, king h4, queen e1 check. Yeah, so yeah, here king h4, queen e4 check was played in the game. Queen e1 runs into king h5 and then g4, and it's all over. So yeah, so after king h4, queen e4, now queen e2 check, king h4, queen e4, g4, and then king h5, and no checks. Lovely position. Queen f8 is just made. Beautiful style by Mikhail Botvinnik. What a plan, what a strategy, what a game. Oh my god, bishop a3, move of the decade. This position, what to play, an amazing exercise. Bishop to a3 is the move. The baddest piece on the board turns into the game changing one. So this was the amazing game. I hope you like. Don't forget to just bell icon. Thank you.